poets and destinations.
We do it for the fun.
We do it just to see the world together. Do it for the travel. Well, we are a little bit tired. It's
the longest day one ever.
It is almost the end of day one because we boarded in Orlando. We got to JFK. We switched, had a very fast switch, and then flew the 10 hours to Tel Aviv. Landed, went through customs, got all of our group through, met Duran, our tour guide, and Ahmed, our driver, got on the bus. And we
went to the first site.
Started touring. And the first site we went to was Jaffa. Yeah, what a great city.
We're here on the Mediterranean. Woo, it's super windy.
It is windy. And we're looking over the very ancient city of Jaffa. But back behind me, you can see the very modern city of Tel Aviv. Largest populations, 20% of Israel lives in Tel Aviv. Beautiful and historic place. We're just outside of St. Peter's Church.
We've always only seen it. This is my fourth time, and we've only seen it at night. So this was my first time to see it during the daytime. It was beautiful.
It was great. There was very high surf and big winds, so there were kite surfers. There were surfers in the water. I was so jealous. I've got to figure out a way to get out and surf in Israel because I need to add that to my surf trips. But it was beautiful. A modern city. Among all of the ancient buildings as well, just layers and layers of history. So it's pretty cool. A lot of great restaurants and shops to see in Jaffa. And then the next stop we went to
Caesarea Maritima, which is super cool because it's right on the Mediterranean too, right on the water. It's this huge ruins. It just goes on forever.
It's one of the first deep water ports in the whole world, built by the Romans, and it's really incredible. The water is just pristine and lovely. Though you'll see it was pretty windy and wild out there. But there's a theater there that's been there for 2,000 years. We saw the first time that we've ever seen the place where St. Paul or Paul the Apostle was actually held for 2 years in a jail cell there.
Little prison,
so that's pretty cool.
Kind of like underground.
Then we went third to
Mount Carmel.
Yeah, we had a nice little lunch in the Druze village that's on Mount Carmel.
Like 10 minutes from Mount Carmel. Yeah, really good. Super cold up there though, really windy because of the elevation. You're really high up.
And in that spot, what I love is you can see all the way from one side of Israel to the other side of Israel, from the Mediterranean
Views
all
for
the way
days.
to Syria. And the view is great, even on a hazy day. But it was a lot of fun.
Yes.
I wasn't dressed warm enough for that experience.
No,
tomorrow
none of us were. Tomorrow will be a new day.
I'll know better. But we checked into the Leonardo Club here on the Sea of Galilee in Tiberias. Tiberias is a beautiful city. And by the way, if you don't know, these cities in Israel are completely safe to walk around the streets. There's no real neighborhoods to avoid. Children walk to school or the school bus by themselves. It's really, really beautiful. In spite of all the things that people say on the news about the dangerous region, it really is. Every time we're here, we're just amazed at how safe we feel walking around and going and exploring the shops. There's places in our own city that we wouldn't go walk around at night, but it's beautiful being here, and everybody's been so welcoming. We met Duran, our tour guide, and Ahmed is our driver. He's celebrating the first day of Ramadan today, so it's great to see the big mixing of cultures and religions here in this place, and so it's pretty fun.
It is. So tomorrow will be day 2, so shalom.
Shalom. All right, one of the most beautiful spots in all of Israel. We love the Sea of Galilee, and it's just beautiful. Place of historic miracles, the feeding of the 5,000, the miracle of the fish in the net, forgiveness of Peter's denial, so many great things.
Walking on water,
calm in the storm. Are you kidding me? And just to be here is just so beautiful. What a lovely view around the lake. And we've had a lot of fun on the boat too. They taught us a dance about Hava Nagila. That's right. It was really beautiful. You got to get here. We visited a newly discovered first century synagogue in the town of Magdala, where Mary Magdalene comes from, and they've built a brand new, beautiful, modern chapel called the Chapel of Encounter that is dedicated to several women who stand out mentioned in the Bible. Tour groups can come and experience this beautiful place for themselves. In the very northern region is a place called Tel Dan. Ancient ruins from 3,000 and 4,000 years ago are here to be discovered. One of my favorites is the city gate of a city called Laish. This is a 4,000-year-old city where Abraham was known to be. The Hermon Stream Nature Reserve is nearby, where the ancients used to come to this pagan place of worship and believed that this was the entranceway to Hades. The Megiddo National Park is located on a vital trade route of the ancient world, and this famous city was the site of numerous historic battles. Inhabited from 7000 BC to 300 BC, the city has been built and rebuilt over 30 times, and the layers are still being discovered by archaeologists. And this valley is the biblical site for the last apocalyptic battle called Armageddon. In this ancient waterway, this giant cistern hewn out by hand, 183 steps downward and now 80 steps upward to get back out of this thing. Look at that. We made it. Amazing marvel of ancient technology. A lot of people are worried about whether they physically could keep up with this challenge, but I just want to let you know that anybody, even in their 70s, 80s, could make it up with this.
Hey!
George Foreman. I want George Foreman.
At Beit Shean National Park, you'll discover many layers of history. The movie Jesus Christ Superstar filmed the crucifixion scene on this hill. Little did they know at the time that they were standing on history, because underneath their feet was an incredible sprawling Roman city called Scythopolis. Destroyed in a tragic earthquake, much of this was preserved for archaeologists to find just a few years ago. With a vast theater, Roman Cardo, this city housed over 40,000 residents. There were wide Roman streets, large columns, marketplaces, and the second largest bathhouse in the Roman world. This was a virtual theme park of its day. Hey, thank you so much for watching Duet for the Travel. We hope you're enjoying our journey through Israel. This was a really exciting trip, and we saw a lot of things.
We saw a lot of stuff, guys.
38 different sites, and I don't think we even mentioned all of them on the episode.
Most of the time, our perspective that we are giving you is kind of from the entertainer, the full-time entertainer, right? Traveling musician. But this time, we're coming to you with a little bit of a different take, because this just happens to be our faith. And so we hope that you enjoy our perspective on that as well.
We got to take our family and our dads went with us, our daughter and son-in-law and her sister, and so it was really cool to get to share that. So be looking out for more episodes. We're going next to the Dead Sea Resort, the David Dead Sea Resort, floating in the Dead Sea. It's amazing. You won't want to miss that. And we took 3 days, just 3 days touring Jerusalem. There's so much to see, including Bethlehem and some of the Palestinian areas. We got a lot to tell you about it. So keep looking for it. Like and subscribe.
Oh, and also be on the lookout, because I'm going to have an episode about my favorite olive oil factory there. It's amazing. I can't wait to show you.